Well, he was the treasurer of the church for about 30 years, and he had trust of the congregation to take care of the church's financial resources that were left from several past members and people that are there today. And he had signing authority, and he used his ability and position as treasurer to take those funds and divert them into his own personal accounts.
Around the end of 2013, beginning of 2014, we started to wonder, a few of us started to wonder about things because of his behavior and attitude, statements at meetings, and that's what started the process of making a request to review all the documents. To approach me after all these years and say, oh, we're going to cut your salary, we're going to cut your benefits, we've been too generous, didn't make sense to me given the fact that I thought we had about $800,000 in our investment account with an investment company, and I didn't understand why there would be any financial problems now all of a sudden. So it made me start to question things.
Yeah, and there's a moment just before his resignation where people were asking questions about our financial resources and where they were, as well as records. Records were missing from our church offices, and when questioned about it, then he decided to resign as treasurer, and we started the investigation into piecing everything together. He held positions, the Auditor General, as well. He was a chartered accountant, which is now CPA, and that organization removed his credentials after a lengthy investigation.
There was a lot of damage. We lost probably about 30 members of the church. We lost confidence in some people lost confidence in the congregation that we could, conduct business and handle our financial affairs. But a big blow, but we put things back together.
To answer your first question, it was a real sense of betrayal, sadness, anger, because a lot of the members that are today, it's their grandparents, great-grandparents that left a lot of bequests in their wills to the church, and all that was wiped out. So there was also mistrust in that, how we were doing our finances, and since then we've put all the checks and balances in place to make sure this doesn't happen again.
He hasn't really allowed us that opportunity to forgive him and reconcile. That's what the Christian message is all about, is forgiveness and reconciliation. And he's put a wall up and not allowed us to do that with him, and that's very sad.